ready to be dating.
It's funny because my first new boundary coming out of this like therapy, this whole thing is like they can't have a boyfriend when I meet them, which is like the most obvious.
Lesson one: she cannot actively have a warrant out for her arrest.
Now that you mention it,
damn it! You just ruined the whole spreadsheet. Get AI to do it. Get it to clean it up. Oh man, it sucks, man.
Yeah, if you're like, do you want to travel in the future? And they're like, I can't. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Unfiltered Mental Health Podcast. I'm Chris Paugh.
I am John Armstrong.
We had to change the name. The other name was getting flagged in the algorithm as
who knew
adult content.
Who knew if you named your podcast? I'm not even going to say because let's get 30 seconds in.
Yeah.
That they'll flag your. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's all updated.
So the Unfiltered podcast. I think
the Unfiltered Mental Health Podcast, which I picked, and then I didn't know there is also a podcast called Mental Health Unfiltered.
God, it's like trying to pick a password. It's like, no, not strong enough.
Yeah, that's a new username.
You can't pick one that you already had. Like, God damn it!
To add my birthday, my age to the end of it.
Yeah. Go ahead, put the last four of my social. It's everywhere else.
Yeah. But yeah, so go follow us on Instagram and whatnot under that name. Now, how's your week, John?
Kind of tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't really want to talk about it. No, it's kind of tense, man. Like, I don't know. Certain things coming back that I thought was gone.
How was Chicago?
Oh, dope. Chicago. Oh my God, that is such a nice city, man.
It's like clean New York.
Yeah, and it's like it's like if somebody planned a city.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They did it. Yeah, New York is amazing, but it feels like it just happened. Like it's just where they had to do it.
Yeah, no, but Chicago was really nice. Did some good shows. Shout out to Greg Kennedy. He hooked me up at Laugh Factory. I did 2 there, and then was able to get on Second City and Lincoln Lodge the next day, which those were phenomenal shows too. So shout out to the guys who got me on there. Brain is fried on names, but thank you to everybody who looked out. It was and it was like a little fact finding mission too, to do some networking so I can go back a little easier. My dumb ass went when it was fucking WNBA All-Star weekend and some other shit, so it was so much shit going on, so all the hotels were expensive as fuck.
Yeah,
like $1,000 a night, like, and up, you know what I'm saying?
Yikes.
So I ended up staying at a hostel. Ooh.
How was that?
It's an experience. It was, for what it was nice. It was clean. I mean, you're in a dorm. It sucks. Like, this other dude's like sleeping, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I just literally used it to sleep in. And it had like common areas that were clean, and the showers were clean. So, I mean, what more could you ask for? And it was right there. I was in the Western Loop, like downtown. So, walking distance from the Greyhound, because I caught the Greyhound there. It was straight rustic. It was straight rustic. Greyhound there, hostel. I walked from the Laugh Factory back to the hostel because I was gonna get a Uber, because I caught an Uber there, but I was just walking and I was like, I just want to stop somewhere, get some food, get a beer, and then call a Uber. And I didn't realize how late I had hung out at Laugh Factory. So I'm like, it's Chicago, everything's gonna be open, but a lot of stuff was like closing at like 1:30. And so as like I'm walking, hours. Yeah, because it was like because the one dude was like, he was like, oh, there's 4 o'clock bars around here and around here, but this is, it was like, you know, it was like when they're shutting the flats down or shit like that. Like, all right,
Yeah.
out of towners and fucking, you know, white suburbanites, you got to kind of.
Yeah.
So I kept hopping
it's
down
a private party
more and
now.
more, and it was like, and then at a certain point, I was like, oh, I can see it at Sears Tower. Like, I remember like the first time I went to Vegas, and like you're like, oh, there's a Stratosphere. I'll walk there, and you think it's like right there because you can see it.
Yeah.
And it's like you're walking on a treadmill. And that's how it was. And then I finally looked at the GPS, like, well, where's the hostel at? And then it was like 47 minutes away. And by then I had already walked over an hour. So I made it there. It was okay. It didn't, because that's the other thing. I had just come off of having 2 sets. I'm kind of just alone with my thoughts. I'm walking. It's this vibrant ass city with shit. It's just shit going on so much to stimulate you that you don't even feel like you're just like trudging. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what it like driving into New York. You're still an hour away, but you can see it. You feel like you're close.
Yeah.
Like you're like excited, like, oh, I'm finally here.
Yeah.
And then you're driving for 3 more hours once you get into the city.
Yeah. It's wild. But yeah, fucking good times, man. And then you come back. Come back to work.
Reality.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. On that end, it's been a little but we persevere.
Well, you know, you go off somewhere, you get some perspective, and
yeah,
things look a little different when you get back.
Yeah, man. I don't know. New York is next. When you going to New York again?
I don't know. I'm not going anywhere the rest of the year. I gotta deal with some things. No, I gotta pay off the stuff I already did this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about a week and a half since we recorded, because we did it earlier in the week last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good morning. Out of the last week and a half, just the morning. No, it's been I don't know. I've been obsessively learning the therapy stuff, and not obsessed, like it was starting to get, for a couple of days there, I was like, I'm gonna watch some cartoons or something for a while.
Well, once you start pulling that certain threads, man, and then when you like see where this shit comes from, and you get terminology for what you're going through, it's like fascinating, because at this point in our life, like, you don't learn a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is just repetition. So when you actually when you have like new thoughts in your mind, and that makes sense, thoughts, not
that are about yourself.
Yeah, it's profound. So of course you want to keep going, and that's the other thing too. Us having, I mean, we don't have like the same mind, but like that kind of neurodivergent anxiety, trauma shit. Like, you can ruminate on thoughts, man. And
yeah,
and that's like some of the stress that I was going through this week about something that I'm not going to think about. But it was that it's one half. Yes, this is a real thing that it's healthy to think about and try to unpack. But then it's the other part of me that just dwells on shit. And I was just like, I don't need this right now, because my mind is going to keep chewing at this. And yeah.
But that's it. It's nice when you can recognize what it is.
Yeah.
Think of all the years you had that, and you didn't have a name for it or anything.
Yeah.
I watched. There's another fella on YouTube called Tim Fletcher, I think is his name. He's like an expert in complex CPTSD, and which is a lot, it can be a lot of things, like just anything like inconsistent in child, like it's a lot of shit that like programs your nervous system. And they had a series on his channel, 85 signs of childhood PTSD. Dude, I watched 50 of them, and I was like,
a lot. That's like traumatic in and of itself.
And they're so fucking specific. And I watched the first like 45 or 50 of them, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I get it. All right.
Yeah.
I had,
Yeah, to be like so.
I had 42 of the 45 I've seen.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's so specific, and especially like with like relationship habits and beyond that, like study habits, like like what kind of student you were in school, and your approach to all these different things. And it's like, at first it was
procrastinator. Did you drop out? And I'm like, okay. I get it.
Yeah, it was because like I've had that that diagnosis like in my thing forever, like, but it's listed in there in a way that's like, there's like depression and anxiety, and that, but when you, while like what I've been learning is like, no wait, this is the head vampire.
Oh,
like,
we found him.
Yeah, this is the one that's like causes most of these other ones and shit.
Oh, who was Dorf? Steven Dorff? Was that Blade?
That's a name.
He was the head vampire in that one, wasn't he?
Oh, I don't know. Name? I don't remember.
Deacon Frost, yes. Mahershala Ali was just talking about how basically Disney dropped the bag, and he was like, we was all ready to make Blade, and everybody was there, and now Disney's trying to act like they don't know what was up. And he was like, basically, stop asking me about the movie. We wanted to make it, but Disney didn't. Side note, mental health. They were pointing out like all these black movies that are just on hold or just got, canned by Disney. You had Blade.
Wonder Man just got canceled.
Yeah, Wonder Man.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I didn't finish it. It wasn't bad. What is it? Riri Williams?
Yeah.
She's in the air. And my boo, Monica Rambeau. Oh, God.
They announced
sexy, man.
It's like they announced a Black Panther 3, and they're like, we can jettison those now.
Yeah. It's like it's and and Ryan Coogler, like one of the best directors now, and they got him by the balls. They're both squeezing each other's nuts. You have to be our black representation. Yeah, Ryan Coogler's like, I get to do whatever the fuck I want in this movie. I'm not killing any more Killmongers.
Yeah, they recast T'Challa.
Sorry, I mean to careen our mental health thing into. There's like nerdy man shit happening now too. Like you went to see Spider-Man. I want to see Spider-Man. This is the only thing we have to alleviate our mental health, America, is to watch.
That was my big distraction this week. I saw Spider-Man with my son.
I haven't seen any fucking. I didn't see Supergirl. Like I feel like I could probably like for a few days if I found the right theaters, just like zone out and catch up on some shit.
Yeah.
Spider-Man good enough to see again.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it's very good. It also deals with trauma.
Man.
People have been wanting.
They kill Uncle Ben again. He just and then he wakes up and it's like, you didn't have to do that. Oh God. But yeah, so I had like a stressful week, but I feel better, and I just caught myself before I started dwelling on the bad too long. Like, you know what, John?
It's really easy.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do. It's yeah, I mean that's what a lot of that is about, is like that your nervous system gets trained to like dwell on shit that seems like a bigger deal to you than it is.
Well, and it's so corny, but it kind of works. It works in spurts, not all the time, but when I literally be like, just be now, be present, be right now.
Yeah.
Like even if like this happens with this bill or this happens with that, like right now, you're sitting here, you're breathing, like be right now. And it works like in spurts, like the anxiety comes back, but like it works in spurts, like little shit, man.
Yeah, I was still getting like just waves of like skin heat from anxiety. Yeah, I had a complete like I think I mentioned it before. Like I had like what I was calling a nervous breakdown, but it's like just a trauma trigger. And it's never about one thing. It's about everything that's ever happened, and it just hits your body all at the same time.
Like, I just saw something they were talking about how like anxious people or people just whose not immune, but whose nervous system isn't regulated, you're more apt to get autoimmune disorders, just because that's literally your body attacking itself. You know what I mean?
And it leads to
a state of emotional dysregulation for so long, like it literally affects your heart rate and all.
Your hormone levels for different emotions and things get off because they read the room wrong. They
more likely to have stomach issues just from your shit churning all the time. Yep.
It's
a me.
It's an actual like physical manifestation of like your brain chemicals are all fucked up and everything. Like your different parts of your brain are like doing the wrong job.
Is it a thing where we go get to a point where, because since we can look at so many layers of just trauma or dysfunction or just not being able to regulate your emotions or whatever, at a certain point, the bubble of getting out of your dysfunction and getting into a bubble of normal, it seems like the normal bubble is getting smaller and smaller till the point to where there's just certain states of being that we're just going to find that you exist in. You get what I'm saying? I don't think there's a normal to get to, because I don't think that I think there's an ideal. I think there's an ideal that the human brain and nervous system and body like operates at, like if you have this amount of sunlight, this amount of sleep, this amount of this. I think that there's an ideal for that, but I just don't think that it's anywhere near regular for any human being to experience that. You know what I mean? That's why I don't think there's a normal to get to, where you just get to a different state.
Well,
Am I rambling?
I don't know if I don't know yet if you get like normal like whatever but I mean, there's definitely things that are like you gotta get a handle on, because the way they affect other people.
Well, yeah.
And so I think like the normal, like that thing is like when you're like connecting with people that you can trust, and you're not doing any of the weird bullshit that you do. That's like a trauma response, and like.
And I guess the being present thing.
Yeah.
I love
as far as like not
learn just first grade shit. Every week it's like, this motherfucker just learned.
Yeah, I mean
there's no such thing as normal.
I feel better about it.
It's amazing, like I'm smart in ways. It's amazing how like I'm smart in certain ways, and in certain ways I
I mean, the idea of normal, I think, is just like interacting with people in a healthy way.
Yeah.
And that's not detrimental to either of you.
Heard. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a thing too. That was another thing with this stressful week that I had is I don't know. I was just, even through going through a lot of the ups and downs I've had this year, I still had reached a point this summer of just, I was kind of coasting. And I remember thinking in my head like things are boring, John, right now, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had something like make me mad until this week, and I was like, I haven't been here in a long time. So part of it was just annoying, but part of it is just it's just the minutia of life that you know a wave came, the sea isn't always going to be calm. So that was some of it, and another part too is just like,
did it help to be like, oh, I know what this is?
yeah, but the thing that was annoying, it was like a cop type of thing. I don't know if you have ever been fucked with by police, but it's just that feeling that this sucks. I'm kind of wedged in this situation at the mercy of this douchebag who, if they didn't have their certain type of title, if this interaction would not be happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it just puts you in a state of you're out leveraged, and it sucks, and you're out leveraged by a piece of shit, and that makes it even worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the rub.
If
of
the bad
like I can recognize how I'm responding to it, and how I'm like, hey, I'm getting angry, I'm ruminating the anger, now I'm playing this shit over and over in my head, and it's fucking annoying the fuck out of me. I can recognize that, and I caught it, and try to calm down from it, but it was just the cop element of it, of just like, you inserted
yeah.
Then that was what was fun.
The badge is pussy.
Yeah. And that's another thing too, like, speaking of this, just human interactions and shit like that, and trying to be a better person, so you're not that person imposing your will onto somebody else. It's like, it's amazing how human beings, like, speaking of not being emotionally regulated, just impose their shit, just dump their shit on other humans. And you could tell through interactions that with some people, this is their normal. This is just their exchange. This just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've done this.
It's shit, man. Because it's like, I get that off of me. Get it off me. I'm calm.
Yeah.
I am here. Like, and that's the other thing too. Well, I guess that there's a normal that I have, is I got my toxic shit, but I got away from enough toxic shit that when I see it coming, I smell it a mile away. Like, it's like somebody bringing a bag of shit in the room. It's like, no, turn around.
I smell it.
Take it outside.
I smell it coming, but I float like one of those cartoons when there's a pie in the windowsill.
Yeah, you're like a kid with gasoline on his fingers. Like, kind of stinks, but it smells good. I don't want to stop doing this. You really like markers, didn't you? Oh, a marker in the 80s. Oh, man. Oh, man. That fucking metal fucking can of butane or whatever they made markers out of back then.
Oh, that was the huffing era. But I don't think I think that's something YouTube would flag.
Hey, man. There's a lot of layers to what our brains are the way they are.
A lot of spraying things into plastic bags.
Oh my God, yeah. Bubble gum, amoxicillin. It's a callback.
Exactly.
Man, yeah. So yeah, we went through some
lead
shit,
in the paint.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. We drank from a hose. We're all right. It's always like the worst people. It's like, are you?
My when I'm dumping my shit on somebody else, it's usually me trying to like over explain why I was an asshole the day before, and then it's just like, that's even scarier than being an asshole, I think.
Yeah.
And because
it's putting the other person in a position too, to where it's not adversarial, so they have no kind of recourse to like stop your shit. They're in a position of trying to talk to you, but your talk is one-sided.
It's more of
so they're just there, like on the bed with their fucking hands handcuffed behind their back, like, Hey,
Yeah.
just tell me when you're done coming.
Yeah, it sucks. It's a horrible impulse, and that's what, like, when I saw all these like very specific characteristics of this thing, I was like, holy shit, man. Like, at first it was like I'm a robot. Like, I just, these things happen and now I just act this way.
Yeah.
And I like, and there have been times where I was doing these things like over texting or something like that, and another part of my brain is like, stop, shut up, stop, and I'm just like, nope, I'm in charge right now. Like, this is gonna work.
Chris, when I tell you multiple times this week, I almost sent a text.
Yeah, it's one of those horrible impulses to be. It has nothing to do with this person. It's like, please hear me, adults. I need help.
Yeah. It's a validation thing. So
Yeah.
but yeah, and I caught myself and that's the other thing. It's not fair to anybody.
No.
So, but yeah, kind of had a week, man.
Well, congratulations on not sending it and making things worse.
Yeah, dude.
I like the patterns thing. I'm gonna do a personal one, because it's hilarious in a way. But so the first week of not the first week, but there were 2 weeks in a row in therapy where I was like, the first week I was going over like my parents' like different relationships and shit, and there was a pattern in one of them that I was like, well, I don't know why this kept happening or what this was. And then the next week I was like explaining all of my past relationships, and I said almost all the same words, and the therapist didn't even call it out. I was just like, oh, they all had boyfriends when I met them.
Dude, I used to have that. I used to have that. I had, yeah.
Because like it didn't occur to me until like I was talking about it out loud, because sometimes it's like so ambiguous where it's like, oh, they're just on a lease, or like they're split up but they're on a lease, or we're just friends and that's her boyfriend, and then you're there when they're breaking up and you're like, oh, he was an asshole, and they're like, yeah, and now you go into it already knowing how they talk about somebody once they break up.
Yeah.
So you have that extra layer of like just ugh.
Well, and then always a part of you not trusting them, and then that being confirmed eventually.
Yeah, because like, what did you think was gonna happen when you start that way?
It's just a shit bomb either way. You're this insecure snooping thing, and she's mad that you're accusing her of shit, but also you're right because she is a whore.
Or just has,
a vicious circle of two damaged people who just need to get the fuck away from each other. Yeah, I've had that girls with boyfriend thing, and I don't know if it's partly like the subconscious, you don't deserve to be with a woman that's yours thing, so you're like backdooring this shit. I don't know if it's some weird cuck shit where you gotta, I took your bitch, motherfucker, like that primal like man shit, or I don't know,
I think it's even more childish, at least for me. It's like, please pick me.
Yeah,
it's pick me like over this, and pick me over this horrible situation over here.
I remember I had that. I knew the guy who, yeah,
and also, they're usually confiding in you that like, oh, this is a horrible thing.
Yeah,
it was just a fling and it's not supposed to be this. And you're like, also like that kicks in like the helper thing.
Yeah.
And that was one when I
Or sometimes like there's a dirtbaggy part of it too. That's like just I don't know. That was my immature
there's like
young
a
ego.
superiority
Oh
to the
yeah.
other. Yeah,
Like no, he doesn't fuck me like this. Like I'm used.
I never get. I don't want to ask. I don't really get
Oh
into
no,
that.
I didn't necessarily. But you get that energy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
plus the
you have
situation
the
I was in,
thought.
I kind of
I
clearly
just it's
outmatched.
weird because all of my bullshit, and why I'm realizing how like inherent it is to just a childish like thing underneath,
Well, I mean that's
is
where
that
all these.
it's all like more emotional shit than it is at like sexual stuff.
Yeah. Well, this all ties. All of this goes back to childhood anyway. So I mean, that's why a
Yeah,
lot of it's childish, just shit we never got
yeah,
over and just
that
became adults.
it's yeah. What do they call it? Like a maladjustment.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So at the heart of everything, you're just a petty child bully. you're just a, you're just a take somebody's candy, but then if somebody kicks you in the shin, you're like, ah.
No, well, I for me, it's always been where I was under the impression that this guy was being really horrible to them.
Yeah.
So it's like a savior thing too. Like it's a lot of layers of shit. But yeah, learning like how many of those things like come from the same like place. It was like I said, like at first it was like I'm just programmed by this shit and like just but then like you can take that either way where you can be like I'm just a fucking dumb autoton
Yeah.
or okay, it wasn't like my fault. Like I
You're
am
talking about
responsible for these things
you're
like
talking about specifically the pattern of
the
getting with
pattern of
girls who
like
who already have a boyfriend.
yeah or like the over explain all of the things that I'm
Yeah.
guilty of.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm responsible that I gotta clean that up, but
You know what another part of that is too?
it's not all my fault.
Yeah. Yeah. Another part of that shit, I just realized, at least for me, it was like a slimy kind of laziness to it. Like you're not even going out in the world and getting pussy. You're just noticing the girls that your friends are fucking, and you just go take one. You seem to have had an
Yeah.
attitude around my friend for a while. He ain't
These
ringing your bell.
these were
Come to
never
John, and I'll treat you well, and then I'll accuse you of being a whore.
these were never friends, but yeah, immediately afterwards,
Yeah,
usually it was
just
one of theirs that are
just
helping that are telling them what an asshole I am. 3 months later,
just a Tim Misney dick type dude, just a ambulance chaser. Your dick is a ambulance chaser, just appealing to people's fucking lowest primal vulnerabilities. And it works. But yeah, there was a and if you if you want to keep going, at least for me, besides that, besides the sliminess of it, besides the laziness of it, is it goes even to the again like are you're not in the real world really picking up women, so you're not fishing, you're not interacting, you're and that goes down to like just low self-esteem pretty much, you know what I mean? It's the
yeah,
only way I can get, you know, I don't want to be in a real head-to-head
yeah.
match up, you know.
I'm thinking
Maybe that's just me.
I've
Had this
also
happen a few times
I've
when I was way younger,
I've
to be fair.
almost always met people online too. Yeah.
I've only done that once. Seriously, very
Wow.
recently. But yeah, I've only done that once. Online is weird. The little shit that I had is kind of dying on the vine. I'm gonna just cut it off just because I don't know. I get it. I get it for what it is. You know what I mean? but it is. It's
Well,
so
it's a way to.
cattle-calling.
I mean, it's like everything people do on the internet. It's a way to put yourself out there without putting yourself out there.
If I ever did it again, I would just have to be smarter at it, just because it just made me feel gross, dude. And then like I do as much fucking shit as I had to deal with when I was, younger, with self-esteem and all this. I mean, my self-esteem is a little better, and I have a healthy amount of ego. And the
Do you
amount
think
of
that's a '90s kid thing though,
what?
where like meeting online feels more like this nerdy, desperate thing? Whereas like
mean,
I
well,
think
yeah,
most people now
yeah, but I did
it's
get
just
over
where
that.
people meet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it feels like that, but then also I got over it. You know what I mean? It's like any '90s fucking knee-jerk reaction you see to something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you painted your nails, and then it's like, oh shit, and then it's like, who cares? It's like you notice it, but then immediately it's nothing. It's like seeing, two girls kiss, or so. It's just anything that's not in your everyday thing.
Yeah.
You're going to react to it, but if you have a normal brain, then your brain will just go back to normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, the online, yeah, because I mean, except for when I was married, my kid's mom I met like through friends. That was like the first.
It made me feel gross, man. I was like, I'm better than this. For real, man. It just made me feel like fuck it. I guess that's where like the incel shit can start, because it does. Not to sound red pilly, but it does not benefit men on there. Like, you got to really know your shit, and if you're that good, then you don't necessarily need to be on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess more often than not, it wasn't like Tinder or something. It was like Facebook, and they knew people I knew and stuff like that. That's been
I was on
the majority of it.
Yeah, it's just it's so weird. And the other thing too is me, like, with us being comics, and then I bartend, is like I would be at work just talking to people, and I was like, that I like this better. I mean, not talking to people at work, but just an face-to-face interaction. So I'm out enough that I get those.
Yeah, I can't do it. Well, I mean, when I was younger, I could I never
It is something.
I never met someone in person, and then and just like a one night stand until like a few years ago.
It
just never happened.
I mean, I've like quit within a couple days or something.
Well, I think there were probably multiple times where that's what it should have been.
Yeah.
But I always follow up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more why that has happened.
I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to be dating.
It's funny because my first new boundary coming out of this like therapy, this whole thing is like they can't have a boyfriend when I meet them, which is like the most obvious.
Lesson 1: she cannot actively have a warrant out for her arrest.
Now that you mention it.
Damn it! You just ruined the whole spreadsheet. Get AI to do it. Get it to clean it up. Oh man, it sucks, man.
Yeah, if you're like, do you want to travel in the future? And they're like, I can't.
Well, I'm gonna let you go, but my dick won't go down. Incredibly hard right now. Tell me more. Tell me more of your traumas and pains. Blame it all on me. Make me obsessed with you.
No.
I have to get away from you.
It's bad, man.
It's not bad. We're getting better. It feels like loops though. That's what this week was like.
That's what I'm so worried about right now. Is
Like you're like, yay, no. That little darkness might.
I'm gonna be in therapy for a year, so I'm gonna meet one fucking one fucking brunette in an awful situation, and I'm gonna be like at the end of Clockwork Orange when he starts hearing Mozart.
Oh God. And yeah, everything will be perfect, and you'll be like a month in. And shit like, I have a boyfriend.
That's okay. We can be friends until it.
Oh God! You start just contorting and compromising, and
oh my God.
Can I borrow some money? Just slowly start like. I know how it sounds, but she's she's not like that. No, I actually met him. They're not. He's moving the rest of his stuff out next week. Oh God! Like, and that's the thing too. It's like that. How they say like you attract stuff, and things are a mirror. It's like man, life, you're good. Like, this is right down to the letter. Like she's got all this shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. So you know how like when you're walking down.
Because I don't know the first time I look at somebody and go, oh, who's this?
It's amazing, and how that shit just matches up. Like, wow, like I couldn't.
But I guess that's again like confirmation bias, like we talked about before.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
certain specifics is like.
Yeah. Water seeks its level.
Yeah, dude.
God damn, dude. Just that was my major breakthrough. Oh, maybe I should consider what the other person has going on.
Yeah, and have stuff going on yourself. That's been
it's not
keeping purpose and busy.
It's not an intentional like I because I have a limited amount of relations because they lasted so long, some of them, and it's just like I just didn't go like, oh, because these are all very different people. I didn't go like, oh fuck, like if you write down like not even like just list like some traits and then look at how many of them partners. Yeah, and look at how many of them are like, oh, I wrote that one down 4 times about like these very different people, but these 4 things.
I'm gonna do this today, America, and then next week I'm gonna come back. This is a homework lesson. We're gonna see.
Yeah, see how much they actually have in common and like what. Yeah, because some of those were like we were genuinely just friends, and then
these are completely different women.
Yeah, and like
just me thinking now, like Coolio was this, and then BM was that, and then the current was way over here. But they all did have a thing of being lovely people. No, they truly honestly were, and I could have been better to all of them, and I was an asshole to all of them. So you gotta own up to your shit too, man. Yeah,
I mean, there's that too. But that's also like on a certain level, it's everyone's job to go look into why they were attracted to the other person. And I think for the most part you'll find things are mutually kind of fucked up anyways.
My first like love the girl who took my virginity. That's why I said Coolio. I have a joke about that in my special, John Armstrong Against the World. It's called the Coolio joke. It's about when I lost my virginity. But she was a little older than me. I was 17, she was 19. But when you're that young, that's a big deal. I'm like, I'm with a woman.
Yeah.
And she had we both had went to Job Corps together. And I think I might have told this story on this before, but so we both went to Job Corps together, but we never talked when we were there. Because again, it's like she was like older than me. She's in these different classes. I would just see her, and she was very pretty. Like yeah, and she just had this energy to her, and that's the other thing too. I'm like just to myself, and I had a certain like social part of me, but like I was like painfully shy around women, and I'm a fucking virgin. You know what I mean? I'm 17. Everybody's like starting to fuck, and you know how when people can
You've
just,
already been lying about it for years.
yes, when people can just yeah. How many girlfriends across town can you have? At a certain point.
At the other school.
So we never talked when we were in Job Corps, but the day I got kicked out, I had a job at McDonald's at Beechwood Place, and the day was over. It was literally the day I got kicked out of Job Corps. I had to go to work. I worked my shifts, and I used to catch the bus because I was staying with my uncle at the time, and I was catching the 32. And I get on, I get to the bus stop, and I see her, and I'm like, oh, that's that girl who used to, but we didn't know each other. You know what I mean? And then I get on the bus, and she got on the bus, and then she approached me, and she was like, oh, I recognize you, and then we just started talking. But everything. She was the catalyst for everything. Like if she wouldn't have said something, my shy ass would have just, even when we were on the bus talking and everything's going good and it's just like voice in the back of my head, like John, ask her for a number, ask her for it. I was America. I was so afraid. I was so shy around women. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get the courage to ask her for a number, but I couldn't. And her stop was coming up. She's like, "What is my stop?" And then like she's like walking away, and then she's like, "Well, hey, take down my number." And then she like wrote her down, and like so many steps. If she wouldn't have, I would have been.
But if you asked, she
was amazing, dude. She had her own apartment. She did hair, so she had her own money. Beautiful, man. I learned so much from her. Like she like that was the first time too. Like when you're that young, at least how I felt. Like it feels corny to say, dude. It feels corny, America, but like. I felt like a man around her, like, you know what I mean? Like the way she like deferred to me and the way she laid on me, and it's like, and it was just like she would always be, daddy. At first I used to hate that shit because it sounded so like, did you have like child shit? But I didn't realize like women are just, a lot of women are, well, yes, she did. But it's been my experience beyond that with women who even don't have child shit. It's a very feminine bag that women could get into. And I had never experienced that energy. And she's giving me that energy. And I'm just like, I was just reading magazines and playing basketball and boyish shit. You know what I mean? I used to get in trouble when I was a teenager. Like I got arrested. We used to get into some shit, man. But still, it was through my experience with her that woman that literally makes you a man. Like she was incredible, dude. We had our shit. You know what I mean? Wow. I might get into some of that, but like. I'm glad, like, the person who like brought me into the world like that, like sexually, was like that. She used to wear Victoria's Secret, you know what I'm saying? Like she would have like little panty. I'm telling you, dude. It was like a 80s movie. I'm fucking black Michael J. Fox, just like, hey man, I'm getting pussy from this girl from this other city who's fucking beautiful and wears these exotic fucking perfumes, and just. She taught me so much. She also taught me years later that that I never made her come. We used to have like passionate. I'm not giving up too much because I'm not gonna give up this person's name, and this was so fucking long ago. I'm so old, but
it's funny. I'm realizing right now I don't. For whatever my problem is, part of it is like I hold on to like the bitter memories. So I don't. There's none of the. I don't look back at anything really like with any kind of like, oh, we had a really great time.
We had bad stuff too, and there was definitely some like toxic stuff in there. But it was one of the things like I don't know, man. When a woman like loves you, like really loves you, like that is a really good feeling. Like it's a unique feeling. Like it's a deep feeling. And that's another way I got caught up in like, you know, limerence and fucking seeking validation through women, because I did have like this deep giving love with this person. You know what I mean? Now some of it descended into some shit. You know what I mean? The relationship deteriorated, but a lot of it, the deterioration was just average shit that would have happened. I mean, we're young, you know what I mean? We're supposed to be fucking Romeo and Juliet, but still, it was the positives of it is like I said, even down to her wearing like Victoria's. I learned how to shop for a woman. You know what I mean? Like I learned how to go out to dinner with a woman. You know what I mean? Just little shit like that. Again, like the polarity that we had. She was so like feminine, and she would defer to me, and it made me like be chin up, and you know what I mean? It made me be more of a man. You know what I mean? Because I was so just shy and boyish. You know what I mean?
Did you
fuck her?
Did you fuck her? Did you do anal? The Howard Stern interview. Did you do anal?
She wanted me to eat her ass. This was still the 90s, dude. I wasn't ready for that. Fucking Michael J. Fox, but your kids are gonna love it. Producer Jeremy Shear, I made him break characters. His birthday, people.
Happy birthday to producer Shear.
Right. But it was one of those things. Like again, 90s.
See, that's
black woman. I'm going down on her. She would not suck my dick, and then she wanted me to eat her ass, and I was like, "This." I'm like, pussy in my face is already like traumatic enough. First time I ate a pussy, like it was amazing because yay pussy, but like it's terrifying. It's weird having something like that close to your face. You know what I mean? And then because you literally don't know what you're doing. At least when you don't know what you're doing and you're fucking, it's reciprocated. So your dick's feeling something. This is all you giving something that you have no idea. Like, did I know about a clitoris back then? I don't think I did. And so I'm just literally licking a wet hole. It was weird. It took a little getting used to, because that was the other thing. I did that before we had sex. So I'm like, my first interaction with pussy wasn't even my dick. It was like, no, nigga, could you eat this shit? It was just learning, you know what I mean? It's things that you don't, nobody teaches you. I mean, we watched porn, but it was like, it was nothing like that.
You don't really know what's going on there.
Yeah, and the porn back then was so goofy, and you know what I mean? It wasn't this porn shit to where it's actually people fucking. It was.
You're like, do I have to bring a pizza?
It was Gilligan's Island with their dicks out. It had this goofy, zany energy. So nothing was really real sexual. But no, I've had some, even in my bad relationships, I've had some good interactions with women, and I've learned a lot. And even that girl, we would talk every few years. We would talk, and I was always excited about her life. She went on to do like really great things. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't have anything bad to say about her.
I don't want to know anything. You're dead to me.
Oh no, there's a certain energy of that too. Like I mean, people. It's two things. People do say it's immature and blah blah blah, and men, thinking about women, what they're doing is weird, which it is. That is true, but it's also a human thing of somebody you like, and there's a certain amount of your brain that doesn't want to think of her being loving or intimate with somebody else just because.
It's also like I'm uncomfortable being like good friends, or like being friendly with an ex, and like being friends, I think is different things. And I think that
it really is, Chris. It really is, because I too believe in your philosophy of I want to be friendly, but I
because
what is that for? Who is this for? What is
right.
it? What is this
And
serving?
like straight up, and this is something I thought was like a controlling boundary or something like that before, but I think
No, it's healthy.
I think it's a more case by case thing, because I'm very uncomfortable with somebody being like best friends with their ex, or like being like close friends, or like just hanging out, or like.
Well, I've been friendly with people who I was either ex or even we were intimate, but we weren't like together. I've been able to be friendly with that, there is a certain amount of pragmatism you have to have. I mean, we exist in the world, you know what I mean. You're going to run into people. They're going to be circles,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So you do have to have a level of pragmatism in that. But one of the things I remember I was telling this one particular young lady, because we were talking about that, and she's like, "Oh, I can have friends and stuff like that." I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to be like that, but every woman who I've had sex with, who I'm like friends or friendly with, every now and then we always do some type of silly sexual or something joke. You know what I mean? Like that. There's a layer of my dick was in you that never goes away. You know what I mean? So when people pretend like that's not there, maybe that's just my immaturity. I don't have a long list of women, but every woman who I'm friendly with, who I've been with, I can steer the conversation there. Now I'm not saying like
here's part that makes me uncomfortable, because I think of my friends as people that might give me advice on a relationship, and if like I hate this idea of their ex being one of the friends that might give them advice on her. You know what I mean?
Jesus,
like,
Chris, your brain always just has to make it not fun.
I just think that
you be digging for the trauma nuggets, man. Oh man. I guess.
I mean, that's what my brain does. I don't know if that's a healthy thing, but I know that
I know what you mean.
I know that I'm uncomfortable with those situations, and I don't. It's just gonna my second boundary.
Yeah. Well, me with the rumination. That's why certain shit I don't need to know. I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you can call me whatever, but it's like you walk around with this fucking brain, all right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you can hear shit, and then it's okay, and you know what I mean. But it's not always even in intimate ways or something like that. It's certain shit. Once you know something about somebody, or it's even like, dude, I got that with like white people, like certain surface level shit that I know with people, like, because so many people are racist. It's like I don't want to know. You know what I mean? Like,
there's opinions on certain things.
There's this certain. I'm to the point. And I think that's a healthy boundary. I'm to the point to where now in life it's like I don't need to dig too far into. I don't want to know. And I think when that comes across as sexually or in intimacy, that can be from a point of insecurity, but there is a part of that that's valid. That's just like what are we rooting around in people's
I think there's also lives, like I've had situations where because maybe it's just like being upfront about shit like that thing too, because I've had situations where I've met people's friends and then later they're like, oh, by the way, we dated for a while, or like whatever.
Well, that's that thing, they get you in the door emotionally, and then then they close the door behind you and they're like, by the way, I fucked 10 guys in this building.
But I mean,
be insecure. Are you gonna be insecure? Are you gonna care about my past, Chris?
Yes. To a degree that it's in your present.
That happens a lot. That's one of those two things happening at one time. You know what I mean? And I'm not like shaming anybody, because men do that too. Are like very sloppy and have like slept with half the people who they work with.
Well, I was gonna say, like, at the same time,
a new girlfriend with, and then you're supposed to be cool with that. It's not, again, pragmatism. We're gonna run in.
Yeah, I mean, at the same, like, there's people I'm friends with that where things have happened, and but it's not I don't know, maybe it's just because I know how I feel about it, and it's a non-issue.
Well, I've had that too.
But
Like people in your past, like I said, I could probably get away with like little inside jokes and innuendo. But there's other people too to where it's so over here that you don't even think. It's like
yeah, you don't think about it at
it's
all.
like yeah, it happened, but like and to be fair, I remember I had that with an ex that shall remain nameless. To where I was like having some insecurities and rumination over, ooh, I think this thing is going on, and they kept telling me, it's cool, and then I had to apply that to a certain part in my life because that got brought up on my end, and she was like, "Hey, who's this person?" And that's when I finally felt like, "Oh, is this?" I mean, maybe she was gaslighting me, but I was like, "Oh, is this how she felt when I was going crazy over this person who I thought was this big deal that she was lying to me about?" But meanwhile, there's this benign person that she doesn't even think about sexually.
Yeah.
And when I experienced it on my end, the person that she found out, I'm telling her like, "You have nothing to worry about. There's nothing there." Like you know what I mean? So there is that element of it too, of you can be, thinking it's something and the other person's just like, dude, I mean, I get it, but I remember
I think part of it is that if it's like there's a lot of history there, like I get, it depends on the whole situation. I think it's a case by case thing because there's times where it's been like somebody they were like like lived with, like all there's a whole history, and it's like if you don't have kids together, I think that you're still attached
why
to
you
that
hanging
person
out?
in some way.
Yeah.
There's still some sort of like emotional thing that you haven't let go of.
Yeah.
You guys are at an hour.
We're inside it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's everything I've been doing, like going forward this year, is just very, hey, like I'm not digging. But I don't know how much I can keep that going, of just being this deep with interactions, deep enough to where it's not shallow, but like, and we'll stop at that question. You know what I mean? I find myself, I've been doing that
to keep it
lately.
casual, or
well, not
just to find
necessarily
out
casual, but just like again, like I don't know. I don't know how far to dig into a person now. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, like there's stuff that people make you feel like it's inappropriate to ask or something, but it's like if that's where your boundaries and things are, and it's like and they react poorly to that. I mean, it depends on how you what I like.
Well, I think I'm
how
in
you
a
approach it
too, where
how you talk about it.
I think I'm in a position where I'm trying to if information is exchanged just because it was volunteered to me, I didn't ask for it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm emotionally exhausted, Chris. It's been a lot.
I think
I didn't realize how much. I mean, I knew. I mean, I did know, but the body brain connection and just how like out of it you can be because you're mentally out of it.
Dude, I can't express enough the CPTSD thing, and it's like the difference I get like between just PTSD. PTSD is typically like an event, like a horrible thing happened, like you got robbed or something, and now you are like hyper vigilant in situations where it's possible to get robbed. CPTSD is like you were robbed of like basic needs for an extended period of time, like love and attention and stability
fundamental
and
growth.
Yeah, for years at a time, and it trains your entire nervous system to survive in like whatever way that environment allows for. So like maybe you think you're funny, and when you make the adults laugh, nobody's screaming or throwing anything at you. So you end up like always trying to be funny.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, I love comedy, and it's been a good year, and it's been a lot of climbing. But then I'm the shit. I'm in it to win it. I will be in a town near you. But every now and then, as a comic, you're just like, why did I pick something this hard? It's like it's literally like being a rapper where the what is it, the barrier to entry or whatever is so low, like anybody could get in it, but the success is like, it's like, oh, you gotta climb, you gotta do some Andy Dufresne climbing through a river of shit. You have to crawl through miles of shit just to come out of that pipeline on the other end of comedy. Like, I paid a bill.
Yeah, I paid my electric bill with comedy this month.
Oh my God.
Marking those goals down.
But I'm in it.
Like you're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I've been intertwined in some of the mental health stuff we've been talking about with some of my newer sets. It's going over well. I don't want to be like that guy, you know. But it does feel good. It keeps me present, you know.
Yeah, I decided to switch up what I'm doing for my special to I'm not gonna write a bunch of new stuff for that, and I'm gonna gather all my best stuff and just do that.
Yeah, well, and burn it off anyway, and then your new stuff, just keep working on that.
Yeah, the new I'll do a more personal special next year.
Your Mark Maron.
Yeah, my Mark Maron special. Yeah. I'll be like who's that Canadian band? Nickelback. When one of those albums, you listen to it, they like, this track is them trying to do a Nirvana song. Here's this one, they're trying to do a Pearl Jam song.
So what are they? Are they like were they like put together by the studio, or is that actually an organic
I have no
band?
idea.
Like,
I don't know.
They're just bad.
I don't listen to rock, but I've always known them to be like the what is
They're
it,
not
locales or whatever of rock.
They're like a go-to reference for butt rock.
Yeah.
Butt rock. They're just corporate-y enough, and like, you know, I mean, they sold billions of albums or whatever. You know, they were huge. People enjoy them, but they're just that kind of sanitized, like,
so
Disney
in rock form.
They're Disney Nirvana.
Yeah. Sticking with Drake.
All
right.
Yeah.
We cried enough.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Remember, we're not experts. If you need help, go find it.
Yeah. We're just a shoulder to cry on. We're just figuring it out with you, America.
Yeah, I mean, let us know what you got going on in the comments, and yeah, I don't know. Things are picking up a little bit since the name change on the views.
Look at that.
If you're seeing one of these clips on there, make sure you subscribe and check out the whole show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then find our socials in the description. See you guys next week.
Peace.